Hello, my friends. Hello. I wanted to come on here with a new video. I had a new idea, but before that, I wanted to say thank you so much to everyone because now have 50 followers. Big round of applause for all of you for subscribing. I'm so very happy. 50 subscribers. It is amazing. It's only been a couple of months and I already have 50. I'm so excited. I know I just saw somebody the other day. Actually, earlier today, I saw one of the people I follow was like, yay, I have 100 followers, subscribers, blah, blah, blah. So excited. I'm like, not 100. Excuse me. I think they said 100,000. 100. 100's what I'm getting excited for. But we have 50. Actually, there's 53 now, last time I looked. So, yay! 53 subscribers on YouTube. Woo! Go, guys. Find me some more people. I want to be that person that has 100,000. Oh, somebody else said they had 10,000. I'm like, I can only imagine. I'm excited. Okay, so nobody can take away my joy for my 50. My 50 is my 50 and 53, excuse me. My 53 is my 53 and I am flippin' excited. So I'm happy right where I am. It's mine. So congratulations to anyone who has 100,000, 10,000, whatever, however many followers you have. I'm excited for you too. But I have 53. Oh, you don't even understand. This has been a dream of mine for years, and I didn't have the courage to do it. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to explain really quick, now that I've gotten all that excitement out of my body. I did make a video with just my face saying thank you. I actually made 3, and I didn't like them. My husband was like, oh, that's perfect. I'm like, no, I really don't think so. I think I should just have words over my face. I'll show you my face soon. I mean, most of you, if you know me, you know my face. It's not anything to write home about. It's just normal. Normal old me. Nothing too exciting. I think the most exciting thing is the artwork. But what we're doing today is, it's going to be a process again. This is a mat board. If you didn't know, this is a mat board. This is a mat board. I'm doing very gently. I'm being very genteel with this one because looks like it's really good. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I have no idea. So, as I've told you before, my mother is and forever will be a custom framer. But she's retiring. And over the years, she's given me some very cool mats. I'm not even joking. Some of the mats that she has given me are so fantastic. And so I started my journey with just mats. And I was thinking, what will I do with them? You can't cut through them unless you have special big machines that cut through them because they're so dense. And that's good. So I was trying to cut them. No big deal. It wasn't happening. I got a hand cutter. Just so you know, a hand cutter is hard to use. Then I got my my crossover, which is a big die cutting machine, and I couldn't cut through it. So I started thinking, well, all I really want for this is to cut through the color on top. So sure enough, I could split it just like I'm doing right now. And after I split it, then I could cut it in the die cutting machine. And I had all this stuff in the middle. And I thought, well, I wonder what I can do with that. And as I was watching different crafters, I got to see this beautiful, wonderful thing called watercolor. I love watercolor. And so now you see, we have 3 now. Not just one, we have 3. This one's thick and beautiful. And these 2 are the back and the front. Okay, so as I was saying, when I saw the watercolor, I thought, I wonder if you can watercolor on this. And so, sure enough, this is really good paper. A lot of it is rag matte. It's got stuff in it, yes, but it is really good. It absorbs color fantastically. And then there's color core and all this other stuff. I used to be a custom framer with my mom back in the day. Then we moved, and I wasn't a custom framer anymore. I did try it with someone else, and I was like, it's just not the same. My mom is the best boss. She was the best boss. So anyway, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get these really wet. We're going to take some inks. I'm going to get ink and put ink on it. Maybe we'll put watercolor on one of them because it'll be a lot more subtle. And then you'll have these to put on top of artwork, like my last one, like this. Look at that. But you can make them, I mean, maybe I would put a white or a black matte on that and then put it on the wall, but it is canvas, so it's gonna kind of be hard to put a mat around it. But you could. I mean, who says you can't? If somebody tells you can't, tell them go away. Don't tell me I can't. So or this crazy card we made, so crazy, so very crazy. You could look at that. You could mat that and people would think that was like some crazy abstract art. How fantastic. So I don't know what we're going to come up with. I really don't know. But we're going to try it. We're going to try with the back piece first. And we're going to see what happens. Okay, all I'm doing is squirting it down. Front and back. Make sure the whole thing is wet. Because it will just buckle and you'll have all kinds of weird stuff. You could do this with paper. You can do this with anything. I've gotten regular old paper wet. I have a video of getting regular old paper wet. Doesn't matter if it has lines or if it doesn't. You can get it wet and you can let it dry. You can put color on it and you can let it dry and it comes out looking fantastic. And that's another video I have, so you should probably go check it out. But yeah, we're going to just let that soak in a minute and I'll be back. Okay, this is the middle piece. The other one is getting drippy, soaky on the other side, on the underneath. This one I am going to do it this way because it's thick. And I want to make sure that it is all wet. So it will take the color. I'm sure it would take the color really nicely if it was dry too. But this is the way I like to do it. It is messy. It is fun. I wish I was with you so that we could do this together because there's nothing more fun than making messes with friends. Anybody who has daycares or has children knows that it is fun to make a mess with a friend. Okay, that one's going to take some time to get soaky. Okay. Okay, this is the top layer, and I'm going to give it a little zhuzh of water. And then we're going to get them all wet. We're going to let them set a minute, and then we're going to art it up, people. That's a fantastic thing to do. Art it up. And yes, you could make yourself a couple of mats with paper. We were talking about doing this with paper earlier. You can do the same thing with paper. You can cut out a hole in the middle of it and make it into a mat. Nobody says your mat has to be matte board. And you don't have to get it wet. You can use acrylics. You can still get it wet and use acrylics. But you could use acrylics for this. And you could just paint pretty things on there. And who knows, maybe we will. Okay, here we go. We're going to let that dry. Or get really wet. Ah. Okay, I'm back. This is the bottom. It's very wet. I have all kinds of acrylic inks. I don't know exactly what kind of color palette I'm going for right now. But I have this wonderful crimson red. And then this is... oh, man, I don't know how to say that. Naphthol? Naphthol red? I don't really think it matters, the name of the... But then we have this beautiful blue and pink. Oh my goodness. They're so pretty. I love them. And then I also got out some of my watercolor, Aquafine watercolor silver. I don't really think I've used this silver one very much yet. My all-time favorite one would be this one. Aquafine Gold Limit. Oh my goodness. It's kind of white. It's kind of... oh, it's just the prettiest thing ever. Oh my goodness, I love that. Oh my stars. It's so beautiful. Makes me happy. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find, and then I have my Ecoline liquid watercolors. So we're gonna use watercolor ones on one, and we're going to use acrylic inks on another. Oh, this dioxazine purple. So pretty. I think we're gonna start with this one. Dioxazine purple. This is very, very wet. The other ones are underneath it, wetting themselves up, getting wetter and wetter. It's pretty, pretty wonderful. It's great that I have this big space where I can do stuff like this. I love it. This is so purple. I don't know if you can tell. Wow, you will. I think I'm going to go for the corners first. And just see. Oh, boy. Look at that. Look what it does. And we're going to do the inside corners. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm in love with that already. There's a big part of me that just wants to stop right there. We're just going to give it a second to just explore its area. This one didn't go as far as I wanted it to go, but it's okay. Maybe we'll give it a little extra. Maybe we'll squirt all this out and give it a bubble or two. That might be good. Because all the other corners are going like totally crazy. I don't know, people. I may just leave that one as is. That just looks fantastic. I absolutely love that. I mean, I don't even know if we can improve upon that. I really don't. What else are we going to do? Just be like, oh my goodness. I'm having a moment here. I think we might just put this aside and wait. See what it does for a little while. Yeah. Okay, I changed my mind. When I moved, I kind of tilted it a little bit. And look what happens when you tilt it. Oh my goodness. The beautiful colors that are just running around with each other. Oh my goodness, it's just gorgeous. The corners are spreading even farther. They're making just... they're just doing their own thing. Yeah, I'm just like thinking that the only other thing that I would want to do to this is maybe give it some sort of a shimmer, you know. And I'm thinking the gold might be nice. I don't know. I'm thinking yeah, but I don't know. Oh, it's already dripped on there a bit. Not even dripped, it just kind of, I don't know where to put it. I was thinking, I just, see, it's so thick. This stuff is so thick. Then you have to add a little zhuzh to it. And then we'll give that a little. See how that goes. Yeah, I'm not hating it. Okay. Give that a little zhuzh. Let it blend a little more. Yeah. Because look at one drip in each corner. Do you see what I'm seeing? It's like a drip. It's like just a drip in each corner. That's all I gave it, was like a little drip. Let's see what that does. If we give it a little drip of water and just let it mingle with each other, see what happens, you know? Yeah. Doesn't take much, man. That stuff is, I mean, that purple is intense. So intense. Just like, can you see it? You can see it. Are we recording? Yes, we are. Look at it. I am in love with this. I think this, we need to do this, but maybe I need to add it to some water first. That might be a great idea. We'll get rid of this stuff in here, and we'll just put some of this in here, and then we'll just add water to that, and then drip it around and see what happens. Yeah. That seems like that's going to be a lot better. Come on, drip nicely. Don't be ugly. Oh, that's the ticket right there. Be nice. Just a little drip. Not too much. That's pretty. That is really pretty. Okay, I'm not hating the other ones, but I think this is definitely the way to go. You can do whatever you want to do. You don't have to put this on here. That's the only thing I could think of that I thought would be nice with it. It's going to take forever to dry. It's going to take forever. That's okay too. But then we're going to have this beautiful, gorgeous, fantastic, fabulous mat board that you can actually find something and put it on there. That'd be so cool if we can find a art piece that I've made that I want to. Yeah, I'm not going to touch it anymore. Okay. Okay, so this is the middle piece. I thought maybe we would do watercolors on this one. I got this beautiful, what is this color? Magenta and Carmine, whatever you want to call it, and sky blue. I don't know what colors we're going to use yet. And some teal. I'm really thinking about maybe the sky blue, maybe some Prussian. We have another one of those purples. No, it's ultramarine deep. It's beautiful. Okay, so I'm thinking about maybe this beautiful magenta and then the blue around it. So let's see what happens. Now, these are watercolors. They're liquid watercolors. And I absolutely love liquid watercolor. I know there's some people who just really don't. And that's fine. You don't have to. Nobody has to. Oops. This is just another water bottle that I'm using. Don't wear good clothes, people. If you're going to do this, don't wear good clothes. And one thing, if you're going to use like a Pantene bottle like this one, your water smells fantastic. Your water smells so good. Okay, let's give that a second. Give it a little mixture, a little extra water. And I'm going to end up ruining my shirt, and I like this shirt. I don't want to ruin my shirt. Okay, do you see how easy this is? This is very abstract, very relaxing. This is just putting some color on and letting it do its thing. And just seeing what happens with it, you know? We're not doing anything. This is not rocket science. This is not, oh my goodness, you know, I messed it all up. This is not any of that. This is just a relaxing, almost like therapy. We're gonna say we're having therapy today. Therapy with Danielle. It's a wonderful thing. That last color I put on there was sky blue. Oh my goodness. I'm trying hard to ruin my shirt. My shirt is teal. But I don't want to ruin it. I really don't. So, you know what? What's the worst that can happen? We talk about that all the time. What's the worst that can happen if you don't like it, if it's awful, paint over it. Get some acrylics out and give it a zhuzh of acrylic. Let's throw a little of this carmine in there. See what happens. Very difficult to open sometimes. They get very cranky. How about let's go around the edge. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, it is. I like it. Yeah, and the bubbles are nice because they do their own thing. Oh, look at it go. It just decides where it wants to be. And it says, nope, I don't want to be there. I want to be over here. Whoa. Whoa, people. This one's going to be very colorful, and I love it. I think we'll put a little bit more of this magenta on here in some spots because we lost it. It turned purple. But I knew that was going to happen, so it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Let's give it a little bit togetherness over there. See what happens. Get a little bit of magenta mixed with some red. Who knows what might happen. Okay. I think that looks pretty fantastic right there. Maybe we'll just let that do its thing, and we'll come back and we'll see what happens. Okay, I often get out my handy dandy little level to see if things are level. My table is fairly level, but things still tend to go where they want to go. This is a great big old table. Wonderful. I love this table. And it is just, it has a mind of its own, man. Okay, and so these Bombay inks are wonderful, but a lot of them are really thick. So if you're going to be doing something like this with something, I would recommend highly watering some of it down first. Taking a little bit of it and watering it down a lot, because it is really thick. And when I got this, I got a whole set of these. When I got this, I had to take almost every one of these apart and clean it out because it was so, I mean, there was crunchies up inside of every one of these. So thick. But I would most definitely recommend, and then we got the sparkles in there too. So if you didn't see that, that was sepia. So let's do this one a little different. We're gonna just kind of go. just going to give it a little moment. Give it a second. See what happens. These, on the other hand, Liquitex, they are the bomb diggity, man. And they have so much pigment. I love it. I don't have enough of these. I have 3. The purple, a really red, of course, because, you know, I love red. And the green. And I need to get more because, man, they make me happy. They're so pretty. I don't know where I'm going with this. I have no idea. I'm just kind of giving it some color and testing, see where it goes. But I thought that green might be something really nice. We might be take it and make it might end up being like a, ooh, who knows, make it be a jungle scene. Trying to squirt it away from myself. And I don't mind the darker spots and the lighter spots. I really don't, because it's all good. I really like to just see what happens. I think I'm going to try a little bit more of the sepia in the corner, because, like, you know, see what happens always. But I'm trying for this one to be more like, you know, like maybe a tree, because sepia is kind of brownish and the leaves are green, duh. And so let's see. Let's just see what happens. What could happen? What's the worst? What's the best that could happen? We could have a masterpiece. I love this so far. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's all good, man. It's all good. I think I need a little more green. I want a little more green. How about that? On second thought, let's try one of these other ones. Got red violet, cherry red, crimson. Oh, I fibbed. I have a gray one too. I wasn't impressed with this. This doesn't go very well. It just kind of just sits there, makes spots. And I wasn't very excited about that one. We got green and we got brown. What else do we want? Green and brown and golden yellow. That might be really, really nice. What do you think? Wish you guys could talk to me. I really do. Maybe we'll have to do a live show sometime. And we can make these into flowers around the edges. Oh, that'd be cool. Very cool. All these little white spots, you know, little spots that look like they just are not there for a good reason. Because some of these little white spots look like it needs something. Okay. You know what? And I'm just going to leave these like this because I really am thinking those should be flowers. And so they need to dry where they are and not get smushed around. Okay. So I hope you can see that. I think that looks really pretty. Kind of cool. I don't know. Oops. One more thing, I think. You know I'm addicted to this. I can't help myself. Get most of it out. And maybe give a couple of them a little, just a couple, maybe the bigger ones. We can add more later. Okay, that's it. Not going to do anything else. Going to leave it alone now. And we'll be back. Hey, it's the next day. It takes a while for these to dry, so, and it's best if you let them just dry. I actually put a fan on all three of them, so they kind of buckled a little bit here and there because as they dried, they kind of peeled up on spots. But I think it gave it some fabulous texture. Look at this. This is my favorite one. My husband has his own favorite one, and I'm sure you will have your own favorite one, but this is my favorite. I went ahead and took a little bit more of the sepia and a little bit of the, wow, need glasses to see that, golden yellow, I knew that, and a little bit of yellow ochre, and kind of just had them together with a very no-name brush. I got this brush somewhere a long time ago. Literally my favorite brush ever. I can't find it anywhere. I've bought so many brushes trying to find one to match that one, and it just ain't happening. But anyway, it's a no-name brush, probably out of some kit or something, or some children's something. But I love this little teeny tiny fat-bellied pointed brush. It's so good. And so I just went, wherever there was a yellow spot, I just wanted to accent a faint hint of a flower. So I think that turned out really nice. I like it. And if you're wondering what would you do with something like this, you could put anything behind it. Anything. Any picture would look fantastic behind it. Look at that. I love that. I was looking through some of my old paintings and I was like, yeah, that's a thing. That could work. I don't even care that there's a little bit of pink in there. It just picks up on that yellow and it's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so I'll show you the other ones real quick. This one I think turned out really, really well. It's got also some cool textures and things in it. Plus, this is starting to come off. So if I work at this, I may have a bonus. I might have a bonus one somehow. I may just cut that off a little bit. But like this one, you could easily take, look at that. How cool is that? Something that is so, like, just like a white with just a flower. Because this is so busy. You don't want to like overpower it because it's so busy. So you just want to have something delicate in the middle. Something just gentle. I think this one was my husband's favorite one. The purple. It just turned out really beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty. And so I bought this one out to see how this would look. And again, I think that is just fantastic. So, I hope you like them. I hope you try this. I really, really do. I want you to try this and see what you come up with. Who knows if these will end up in these frames or not, but with these flowers, they might be something else. I don't know yet. That's the fun of it. You can do whatever you want to do. So, give me a thumbs up. Go to YouTube. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and it helps me tremendously. We have now 54 subscribers. I'm so happy. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 54. We're on our way. So I'm not giving up on this. This is my fun. This is my everything. I love this. I'm just having a blast doing these arts, and this is making me do more every day. So I'm very excited. I hope you're excited. I hope you're having fun watching what we're doing, and I hope you're trying some of this, even if you think you can't. Now, you know, this is considered painting, but you saw what I did. It's dropping water on a piece of something, a piece of paper, a piece of mat board, a piece of whatever you can find, getting it really wet, and then dropping some ink on top. And I used like 3 or 4 colors. I used purple, I used red and blues, and I used green, yellows, and some sepia on this one. So anybody can do this, and you can do it with watercolor as well, and we will. So once again, I'm going to leave you with this. Go like this, give it a like, give me a comment, tell me which one's your favorite. hit that bell notification. That's the thing I'm forgetting. And get out there, people, and art it up. I want you to art it up and do some fun stuff. Do something. Draw in the dirt. That's art. You can draw a picture in the dirt. Draw something in some sand and take a picture of it and post it. That'd be fun too. Okay, so go out there and do it. Art it up. Find some fun stuff. Make something. Tag me at #thepaintingturtle and #thepaintingturtle28. I would love to see what you come up with. So share this video, share my page, ask your friends to go out there and give me a subscribe so that I can grow my channel. I'm excited. Thank you guys. Once again, I'm going to leave you with that. Have a great day. Much love and peace to you all. God bless, and get out there and art it up. Bye.